Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303. Introducing one co-host with more nuggets than Chick-fil-A, Nick Morahan. Executive producer until we find someone better, Eric Washington. Nobody really knows what he does around here, Nevada Putnam. And now, the single greatest thing to happen to hosting in history, Jermaine Antonio Colon Mendez. On with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303, episode 306. I'm your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This is my co-host, Nicholas Morahan. And as always, we have with us the executive producers, the EPE, and Nutty Putty. On today's episode, we'll be getting into a head-to-head review, pop culture pick'em top 5 MVPs, a blind 5, and we'll get into the MLB Awards, Award Futures for the 2025 season. Without further ado, how are you doing this evening, Nick?
Hey guys, it's a dream to be on this podcast. Thanks for making a kid's Make-A-Wish come true.
Yeah, welcome back. This is the first quad pod since before America elected Donald Trump for the second term.
The simpler times.
So, we're back in full force, and we'll make it a good one for you. How you doing this evening, Eric? Oh, you're muted, brother.
I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get these screens ready, so go to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Not doing good. How are you doing this evening, Nevada?
I'm doing good. Literally about 10 seconds before you threw it over, Valeri Nichushkin just scored to tie up the game against the Dead Things.
Oh, he's celebrating with some Coke.
Yeah, probably. Oh. God, please. No.
Just don't. Just please, Val, don't. The last time you didn't do Coke, we won a cup. Then you can do as much Coke as you want.
Yeah, please no. Please.
Both of you you guys started slowly rocking.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, boy. So for those of you joining us via YouTube, Nick is not gracing us with his face because he fell down some stairs. And, looks quite hideous right now. Isn't that right?
Walked into a door. It's definitely not abuse.
The doctors aren't listening. Don't worry. We don't have to report it.
Oh, yeah. It's not abuse. I love my fiance very much.
Yeah, I'd say blink twice, but we would never know. So
help me.
He's also physically incapable of blinking twice.
Yeah. They're just pumped shut.
Open your eyes, Nick. Just open them once.
They're open. Eyes wide shut.
So Nick missed our entire division series. Do you know who you have winning each division, Nick?
I do, yeah.
All right, you want to give the fans that while we wait on Eric?
So the AL Central is going to be the Cleveland Guardians. The AL East is going to be the Baltimore Orioles, although I am very, very concerned about the injuries to their pitching staff and bullpen. The AL West is going to be a tale as old as time, the Houston Astros, although I think the AL West will experience its worst year that we've seen in a while. It's going to go back to the old AL East. The AL West will be the worst division in the AL this year. That might be my bold prediction for the AL. For the NL West, we don't even need to talk about it. For the NL Central, I don't know what it is. It doesn't make sense. It's going to be the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm picking the St. Louis Cardinals to win the Central. And then the East is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies.
Homie still thinks Paul Goldschmidt plays for this.
I don't think Paul Goldschmidt plays. It doesn't make sense. I just have a feeling that the Cardinals are going to do something crazy this year.
Did you give us your NL West, Nick?
Say it again, Eric.
He said
yeah. We don't even need to talk about the West. Yeah.
All right. I think Eric's back. He locked and loaded. Let's go ahead and get into head-to-head here.
All right. So last week was week 11. Pretty solid week for Nick in Nevada. Or sorry, for Nick, he went 2-1. Honestly,
Nevada was 3-1.
Yeah, technically, I was gonna say he got a freebie from our buddy over here in Nevada. But shout out to Nevada for being a good homie and not claiming that.
To be fair, to clear my name, I text Nevada almost every week to get a NASCAR pick in. Nevada, back me up.
Crickets. All right.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so last week Jermaine went 1-2, putting him at 15-18, up 15.09 units. I don't know why any bets besides college basketball are coming in right now. Jermaine gave us 3. Nick went 2-1. He hit on Kyle Larson to win the Straight Talk 400, so he's officially got a better NASCAR record than Nevada right now. He's 13-20 on the season, up 8.83 units. Nevada went 1-2. Hockey seems to be his bread and butter. 12-21, up 0.663 units. And then I went 1-2. I picked way too many underdogs in college basketball. I'm 17-16, up 23.2 units.
This new change in the head-to-head has really helped us, boys. Good job.
The best part is if Nevada had submitted Kyle Larson and Nick submitted anyone else, their records would have flip-flopped as well as their unit total. So Nevada kept himself in last place by helping out Nick.
Savage.
And I think the only reason I really gave him Kyle Larson was because I mentioned him was it 2 or 3 days beforehand?
Yeah, you tried.
So I was just rolling with it, but I was like, he's actually the favorite. He's not a bad bet, but fuck.
That bet actually caused me to turn the NASCAR race on and then realize I have no idea how a NASCAR race is formatted these days with stages and points and everything like that. And then saw Kyle Larson win anyway. So it was a pretty enjoyable Saturday.
Oh, dude, when that bet hit, I was like, Nevada, you need to stop betting NASCAR. Dog. It's a sign.
The meme response from Nevada was great. I mean, it just encapsulated everything.
It's tier 1 memory, dude.
Oh my goodness, amazing! That was made my day on that. What was that, Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was dying laughing. Let's go ahead and get into a pop culture pick'em here.
All right, so pop culture pick'em this week. Top 5 MVPs, all sports. Order is myself, Jermaine, Nicolas, and Nevada. Real quick, I wasn't here for the pre-show, so is it just based on who we liked, or there's who we thought had the best season, or
it's always based on you, brother.
All right, Allen
all
Iverson.
these lists. Yeah. Derrick Rose. Yeah.
That was
easy. On to you, Nick. You've got third.
Cam Newton. Keep this train rolling.
Nevada?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Jermaine was saying
the train got derailed.
Eric. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Barry Bonds, 2001.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds. All right.
I mean, I could probably pick any Barry Bonds one, but I'll go with that one. Since we talked about it last week, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. What did we say it was? 43 and 5 touchdown, or 43 and 5 picks?
Something like that.
That's a pretty good one.
Something like that.
I will go. Do I go Homer or I'll go Nikolai Jokic?
Nikola. Sounded like the dude from damn it, what's the name of that show? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Nikolaj. He has his kid with the most absurd name.
Jermaine, you're up.
I'm going Patrick Kane, 2015, 2016.
Oops. Patrick Kane. All right. I'm going to double tap here. I'm going to go Bryce Harper and Joel Embiid.
Well.
Yeah.
Well.
This is just a who's who of MVPs for your teams, boys. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm finally taking him off the board because I figured no one was going to take him. I'll take Michael Jordan. I'll let him drop, but
I believe he was the 2002 MVP winner. Give me Jeff Kent.
Wow. I don't think anybody had him on the list, but solid poll.
Just showing off random knowledge.
Okay, we get it, Nick. You're good with baseball.
You guys like baseball or what? We talking baseball or we talking baseball?
Homie missed all our divisional breakdowns. We're just coming in with Jeff Kent.
Give me early 80s Wayne Gretzky. Like, you can pick any year, but I can't pick one specific one.
We'll just give you the lot of them.
God, who's the other one I had? Oh, why am I drawing blank? Frick. I'm gonna panic pick. Give me Peyton.
I believe it was 2007 or 2008. Give me Alfonso Soriano.
I'm going with 2016 Chris Bryant.
Oh, that's yeah. I want that. Can I have that? Can I have 2016 Chris Bryant? We have Timu Chris Bryant right now.
We have Chris Bryant at home.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna close this out here back to back. Not many MVPs in my lifetime, so I'm gonna hit the few that I know. Jimmy Rollins and Mike Smith back to back.
Oh, damn.
Last but not least, for me, I'm going Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's a good one. Nevada Sakic ever win an MVP?
It sounds right. Let me double check.
Okay, I'll take Alex Rodriguez then.
Unconfirmed. Give me A-Rod. I love that Alfonso made this list, though. Shout out my boy.
One of the back when 40-40 actually meant something.
Before we prostituted into the 50-50 club. You want to close this out there, Nevada?
I would say Nichushkin because he just scored the second goal of the game. No big deal. But I'm going to go with Joe Sakic, 2001.
There we go. See, you help me, I help you.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
You guys got any honorable mentions?
Oh, man, I'm trying to think of...
Did
Will Chamberlain?
Right.
LT?
Dr. J?
I don't know if Warren Spahn ever won an MVP. I think he won a Cy Young. Stan Musial.
Ben Zobrist, World Series MVP.
Oh, Ben Zobrist.
Michael Kadire. Or no, he wasn't MVP. He was Silver Slugger.
No, I think Kadire won an MVP in like 2013.
In Minnesota?
LT won in 2006.
No, I thought he was in... Maybe he was in Minnesota. Joe Mauer, speaking of Minnesota MVPs.
That was an electric season.
Joe Mauer season, yeah.
No, 2006 LT.
Oh, LT.
That shit was out of control, dude.
2003 Marshawn Falk, didn't he win MVP?
2003?
Yeah, Marshawn Falk, or 2001.
No, Marshall
Falk.
He's just making up names today.
He's just mixing up black folk.
Marshall Falk was 2000.
Yeah, okay.
Norm Van Brocklin?
1999 Garrison Hurst.
Is that your starting tight end on your fantasy team there, Nick?
No, that was a 49ers running back.
Ah, okay.
Terrell Davis in 98.
Ooh, talk dirty to me.
Homeboy went supernova.
1997, Larry Walker, I think. Walker won one, but I think it was 97.
No clue. I'm not looking at the MVP list for baseball anymore.
All right, I'm gonna recap this because now we're just throwing names out here. So we had top 5 MVPs. I had the first pick: Allen Iverson, Bryce Harper, Joel Embiid, Jimmy Rollins, and Mike Schmidt. Jermaine had
Kimmy Rollins.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that. And then Jermaine had second pick. He went Derrick Rose, Patrick Kane, Michael Jordan, Chris Bryant, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Nick had Cam Newton, Nikola Jokic, Jeff Kent, Alfonso Soriano, and Alex Rodriguez. Nevada had Barry Bonds, Aaron Rodgers, Wayne Gretzky, Peyton Manning, and Joe Sakic. Right? Sakic?
Mm-hmm.
Sakic.
And Joe Sakic.
No, it's Sakic.
That's a bad joke. All right. Hold on.
I'm not saying it was a good joke, but it was there, and I took it.
No, I was going to make a bad joke, and I said, negative ghostwriter pattern is full.
Like my joke this morning.
Oh yeah, that was a good joke. That was a good joke. All 2 thumbs emphatically up. Would you like to tell the joke for all the listeners out there?
What's the difference between orphans and criminals?
What's the difference, Jermaine?
Criminals are wanted.
And a collective hush falls over the podcast.
Yeah, let's just let that sink in for all the listeners.
Yeah. Sorry if we've offended any orphans out there.
It's so dark. So dark. There was like a dad joke I heard the other day, and it's multi-part, but we'll go quick. So if a plane carrying 503 bricks is flying and one falls off, how many bricks are left on the train? On the plane. It's not a trick question, boys.
502 bricks.
502, yes. It has 502 bricks.
Okay, 501.
How do you fit an elephant into a refrigerator?
You open the door.
And you
open
put them in?
Door and put them in.
Okay, absolutely right. How do you put a giraffe in that refrigerator?
You open the door, take the elephant out, put the giraffe in.
All right. The lions are throwing a party in the jungle. All the animals are present except one. Which animal is missing?
Giraffe. He's in the refrigerator.
A girl comes to a river. It's in the middle of the jungle, but it's crocodile infested waters. How does she get across?
Jumps on the crocodile heads.
No, she swims because the crocodile's at a party.
But
she did die. How did she die?
She got hit with a brick.
Fell in the sky.
Yeah, she got hit with a brick.
Yes, I'm so smart. I was answering those questions not like a joke, but like an exam.
I know.
Because you guys thought I was trying to trip you up the whole time.
503 bricks, one falls out. You have 672 left.
You do the math on the paper and none of the answers are there, so you pick the closest one.
Carry the one.
All right, Nevada, let's get into blind five before we get into the Futures Awards.
All righty. Pull up my list. There it is. 1 through 4.
All right, Eric, pick a number.
1.
All right. First entry is Bill from Kill Bill.
5. He's a cunt.
Doesn't that make him a really good villain, though?
That's what I was going to say.
That's Nevada, though. It's not villain. It's white guys who died by choking themselves while masturbating.
All right. I don't really have a bone to pick with 5.
Yeah, 5's fine.
All right. Next up is Doug from The Hangover.
Oh, interesting.
Doug is the main character, no?
It's characters that are the characters that are trying to be found or that you can't find. Movies based on characters that you need to find. Carmen Sandiego. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, can we put him on the list first? He had all kinds of guesses, but
Doug was like the least funny character, so 4, in my opinion. But
he was the one getting married in the first one, right?
Was
yeah.
it for most of the movie?
He's not in the majority of the movie.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
It's something about people being found. Liam Neeson. Taken.
Particular set of skills.
Stand by. I got to make sure I get the character name correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's making this list up on the fly.
He's just Googling shit.
I'm not.
What
It
else is in
looks
this
like
category?
I gave up halfway through. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
it's a badass villain.
a good number 1, boys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go 1.
And Doug's not a villain. So that brings us back to the finding people thing.
Is
I
Doug
don't
a villain?
No. Unless you count him getting married and ruining his buddies' lives.
Well, he's a villain to his wife because he didn't show up on time.
Let's see. Next up is going to be Private Ryan from Saving Private Ryan.
He's the biggest.
Yeah, this is about finding people.
This is
Manhunt.
1-syllable names.
I'd go 3. Who was Ryan again? Who
Matt-
played
He
him?
was
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
A young Matt Damon.
Homie said
Or
Mark
AKA
Wahlberg, and
Ben
I was
Affleck.
like, when you said Mark Wahlberg, I was like, I guess I never seen that movie because I did not know Mark Wahlberg was in
Wait,
there.
did I accidentally say Mark Wahlberg?
That was the first name you said. Before
They don't look alike, but I always interchange the two.
Don't worry, dude. Michael J. Fox is Emilio Estevez.
Well, I'm getting screamed at and then it's disappearing. What'd you say, Nick?
Eric, are you saying if you white, you Ben Affleck?
If you white, you Ben Affleck, baby.
Michael J. Fox and Emilio Estevez are the same person. I've never seen them in a room together.
What's the name of that comedian? He's like Emilio Estevez is just Michael J. Fox, but loved by God.
God damn. Number three for Ryan, Nevada.
Let's see. Private Ryan from Saving Private Ryan. All right. And then your number 1 slot is John Doe from 7.
Number 2,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we might have got the movies in order of greatness. No, Saving Private Ryan's great.
I was like, Saving
That's
Private
quite
Ryan is probably number 1.
So
Hangover.
before you guys guess the category, your list is Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, John Doe from 7, Private Ryan from Saving Private Ryan, Doug from The Hangover, and Bill from Kill Bill. Any ideas on the category?
Missing persons.
Characters that need to be found in movies.
1-syllable names until Ryan came in.
Category is main characters with very limited screen time.
Oh, any Tom Hardy movie.
No, Eric, we already got the category, brother. Main characters with very limited screen time.
Actually, he just doesn't talk. Never mind. He's in the movies. He just doesn't talk.
You should have put Godzilla from Godzilla -1.
You should have put any action from the movie Dune.
Should have put whatever the nature villain was in.
The
Happening.
Revenant.
The Happening.
Oh, The Happening.
No, that one had Mark Wahlberg, Eric. Go ahead, say it.
It could have been Matt Damon. You never know.
All these plants are freaking killing people. We gotta get rid of these plants. They're freaking killing people.
Did you know he does a sponsorship with the this like pod this app that does like prayer with you? And I my buddy has it, and I was listening, and just imagine doing prayer with Mark Wahlberg.
I couldn't do it, dude.
Like,
You're gonna pray to God. All right, you're gonna meet him. You're gonna see him. You're gonna
I would-
Holy Father.
He talks like a real life Peter Griffin.
He's my savior.
I think out of all the Boston guys, he's the most Boston. Yeah.
He hasn't lost it.
Like Ben Affleck doesn't have an accent anymore.
Oh, but Ben Affleck is so Boston.
He's so Boston. That was my pick.
He has Boston attitude.
He's so.
Oh,
Boston.
yeah, for sure. But the accent's really been watered down. Like Matt Damon's popping up once in a while, and Marky Mark always sounds.
Don't you talk about Mark Wahlberg like that?
When you see him smoking on the street, the Ben Affleck photo of him smoking on the street just stressed the fuck out.
He's just outside his $1 million condo. And he's just like
stressed, bro.
That dude has too much money to be stressing like that, dude. You need to make some drastic changes to your life, Brody.
That's the most Boston shit I ever seen. That's how I picture all Boston people, dude. Just that stressed all the time.
Quick little tidbit for you guys. Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs has the record for the shortest amount of screen time to win an Oscar at less than 25 minutes.
Don't need screen time when you kill the 25 minutes.
I know.
You don't get paid by the hour. All right, let's get into MLB Futures. So I hope you guys have your list ready. I warned you at March 1st, and I warned you yesterday. I'm assuming everyone has it. Order of picks will be ALCS, NLCS, and then we'll pick our World Series winners. Then we'll go AL and NL MVP. Then we'll go AL and NL Cy Young, and we'll go AL and NL Rookie. Let's see. Since Nick hasn't joined us in, ages, eons, sagas, generations, epics, we'll make him go last. No, I'm just kidding. You go first.
All right. So we said ALCS. I'm taking the Cleveland Guardians. And give me an AL Central ALCS. Give me Guardians and Tigers.
Oof,
I think the Tigers have a really great young ball club that could remind us a lot of the 2017 Astros or the 2022 Braves.
Remember when I was a couple years early on the Tigers?
Too early. 2 years. When I thought about it this year, I was like, just 2 years too early. Remember when I was 10 years too early on the White Sox? All right, moving on.
Dude, your hype for them directly resulted in their implosion. I'm convinced.
See, now I'm predicting the White Sox to lose more games this year. It's
World
not
Series book it.
Book it. Nick picked against him. Eric, give us your ALCS.
My ALCS is going to be Boston versus Baltimore. Had I known that Baltimore's entire pitching roster was fucked up, I might not have picked them, but I'm sticking with it. They'll get healthy.
And Gunnar Henderson got hurt.
Yeah, but with a name like Gunnar, how good can he really be? He's playing the wrong sport. He's playing football for the University of Texas.
Somebody might be picking him for AL MVP. But anyways,
shit,
that's how good he is. Nevada, give us your ALCS.
I'm gonna go Bo Sox Rangers.
Nice.
I've got Red Sox Astros.
Freaking Stros.
Boston Red Sox up here.
Oh, wait, hold on. 3 people picked it. I'll take Seattle versus Houston.
What a goon, dude.
I have Seattle making the playoffs this year, so what do you want from me?
Nick, NLCS.
NLCS, give me the Los Angeles Dodgers against the New York Metropolitans.
Again?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Dodgers are the best team in baseball. The New York Mets just got Juan Soto, who made the Yankees make the playoff run. I don't think Juan Soto is that good, but Juan Soto makes the entire team he's on better.
Well, you should look at his stats up.
That's foreshadowing. I don't think he's worth what he got paid, but that's foreshadowing for my NL MVP pick.
I figured someone was going to pick him, but also like if you go look at his stats, you probably got to stop saying. Well,
and I didn't pick Soto.
Good. To say Soto isn't that good, and then you go look at his stats, he's pretty freaking good at baseball. Eric, give us your NLCS.
I got Philly versus the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean, just book the Dodgers for all of us. Nevada, who do you got?
Yeah, I think for my other team, man, I'll go with the D-bags.
They had a big injury blow to their pitching staff too.
They did. Jordan Montgomery,
Tommy John.
We shall overcome, dude.
Well, he wasn't. He was out last year too. So
I'll take the Braves.
Atalanta.
yeah.
All right. Nicholas, give me your World Series matchup.
World Series matchup is going to be the Guardians and the Metropolitans.
Interesting. And
Cleveland Guardians winning. I haven't figured out the games yet, but the Guardians will be the World Series champion.
We'll say
6 games. 6 games the Guardians win. Just enough to give Mets fans hope.
Is it fair to say that Jose Ramirez is the best third baseman in baseball?
Well, since we're a professional podcast, tune in for 3 picks from now when I reveal my AL MVP.
All right, give us your World Series, Eric.
Dodgers versus Baltimore.
Okay.
And Dodgers winning. Not picking against. I was gonna say Baltimore for a sec, but I'm not picking against this fucking just juggernaut, fucking Thanos of a squad. Juggernaut. It's not Juggernaut. It's Juggernaut. Whatever, man. I got a little flavor in me.
The problem is I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation on a previous podcast.
It's not intentional. It's just the way it just comes out.
Got Jurgen's lotion on your mind, huh? In your hands, if you know what I mean.
Eric's been
handily keeping them alive.
He was late.
Oh yeah. All right, Nevada. Who's your World Series?
I got Rangers and the Evil Empire. I mean, I don't know how you don't go again, or how you go against the Evil Empire.
And Jermaine.
I got Seattle, Atlanta.
Ooh, exotic.
And Atlanta comes up on top.
Seattle
comes up short because that's what Seattle does.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. Nick, give us. You guys want to hit AL and NL at the same time, or just AL across the board and then come back to it?
AL. We'll do the same thing we've been doing. AL, and then we can discuss AL.
Nicholas, give me your AL most valuable player.
Well, I already alluded to it. It's going to be Jose Ramirez, who fuels the Guardians' run to the World Series. Best third baseman in baseball.
Nice.
Best third baseman in baseball. I've been saying it for a few years. Let's go.
And I believe was very, very close to a 40-40 season last year.
So
quietest superstar in the game. Go ahead, Eric.
Quietest superstar. I agree.
For the listeners, the Jose Ramirez has the 5th best odds to win AL MVP at plus 1,500. My pick is going to be Bobby Witt Jr., who's got the 2nd best odds at plus 450.
He was following up. Jose Ramirez was 1 home run away from a 40-40 season last year.
Bobby Witt plays for the Kansas City, right?
He does.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm with you, Eric. I got Bobby Witt.
I have Julio Rodriguez from the Seattle Mariners.
Dude, how much disrespect J-Rod is getting?
It's like he had an off year, again, quotes, and they're like, oh, he's a bust. It's like he's the best center fielder. Wait, hold on, let me think. He's the best center fielder in the AL, if not if not the majors.
Yeah, I'd have to go look, but he's definitely one or two, and he's probably not two. Like,
Wait, where is he on this?
He is plus 2,000.
Plus 2,000. Okay, I was like, damn, they just left Mike off the list.
Here is the disrespect that J-Rod is getting. J-Rod, I just mentioned, is at least the best center fielder in the AL, if not the MLB. Mike Trout, a guy who has not put together a healthy season in 3 years, has plus 400 better odds than he does.
ever since I declared he was cooked, bro, he can't play a full season.
The disrespect. Awesome pick, Jermaine. Awesome pick.
All right, Nick, your NL MVP.
Oh, man. I really, really want to say Paul Skeens, but we don't give the MVP to pitchers anymore. And I just have this sinking suspicion that Paul Skeens' arm is going to explode come June. With that being said, though, I did tease it. I'm going to say Francisco Lindor of the New York Metropolitans. Juan Soto hitting between, in front of, or behind Pete Alonso and Lindor. One of those two is going to have a massive season.
That's a fire 3 order. That Mets order is fire.
I went, all biases here. I'm taking Bryce Harper. I think it's his swan song with the Phillies. I didn't pick them to win the World Series, but if we don't win it this year, we're breaking the team up. So he'll have the best season he's had in Philly. We'll win the World Series, and he'll ride off into the sunset.
I think you truly saw Bryce Harper emerge into a different player last year when he couldn't play outfield. It really reduced the physical demands on his body. I think moving to first base might be the best thing he's ever done for his career. So I think that's an amazing pick.
It definitely was graduating high school early and declaring early.
Wow. Yeah, or a Sports Center cover saying you hit the ball 600 feet when you're 15. That probably didn't help.
Yep.
Nevada.
I picked him last year, and he probably would have won if he could have stayed healthy and didn't have family issues. But I'm going to go with Freddie Freeman. I think with Shohei and Mookie Betts kind of taking the spotlight, everybody kind of forgets about Freddie Freeman. The dude is Mr. Consistent.
Mookie Betts may not even be playing opening day.
Yeah,
Good.
they'll be fine. They'll slot in one of their
36, 5-star, 5-tool, whatever you guys call them players.
Yeah, I hope the whole team ain't playing opening day.
Where's the Quake when you need it, dude?
No doubt.
Jermaine, what's your NL MVP?
I'm going a more deep cut approach again. Give me Corbin Carroll from the Diamondbacks.
It's a really great. It's shades of Bobby Witt Jr. but less talked about.
Yeah,
he does the exact same things Bobby Witt does. He's just not as publicized.
Yes. Yeah. He took him to the playoffs when no one expected it, and they stopped talking about him since.
And admittedly so, the NL is front loaded with superstars, but keep your eye on the little speedster from Arizona.
What's Corbin Carroll's odds, Eric?
Crap. He is. Oh crap! Give me 1 second. I thought going back would just take me back to the page I was on, but apparently not. DraftKings.
I'll filibuster here. My NL Cy Young is going to be Jacob deGrom. If he continues what we saw in his last 3 starts coming back from Tommy John last year, a healthy Jacob deGrom is the best pitcher in baseball. And without Garrett Cole pitching this year, I would say just give him the award at this point.
He plays for Texas, right?
Yes.
Freddie Freeman is plus 2,200.
And Corbin Carroll is plus 2,200?
Oh, no. You asked for Corbin Carroll. I don't see him on this list. Give me 1 second. Plus 2,200 as well, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right, you got Jacob deGrom, right?
Jacob deGrom, when he's healthy, is the best pitcher in baseball.
That sucks to know because I made my picks without any knowledge. So I just picked the coolest name on here. I went Framber Valdez. Don't even know what team he plays for, but somebody Houston. Yeah,
Great pick. Great
Cy
pick.
Young winner for sure, dude.
Great pick.
Yeah, I mean he's going to be expected to do the bulk of pitching with a Houston staff that's already down Diaz and McCullers. So if you think pitching by volume is what wins you the Cy Young, he's going to be doing it every 5 days. He'll be on the mound.
Yeah, they can't afford to not have him on the mound.
And he's a very good pitcher. Don't get me wrong. Very, very good pitcher.
Nevada, AL Cy Young.
Give me Shane McClanahan,
Okay. Who does he play for?
Tampa.
Tampa. All right.
Man, I was gonna.
McClanahan missed last year because of Tommy John, right, Nevada? Or some elbow rotator cuff BS?
Yeah.
Or did he pitch last year?
I think does that say 3,000 plus 3,000? I'll take that. I want to take Crochet, but I'm a little worried about that.
I was trying to pick cool names, so I went Framber, but I was also thinking of this Seth Lugo dude. Who does he play for?
Lugo plays for the Mets.
Oh, never mind. Fuck that guy.
That's also the NL.
Oh shit, Nevada or Jermaine, who's your AL?
I'm gonna go with Tariq Skubal, probably the favorite.
Yeah, he
hasn't been a back-to-back winner since 2018, 2019 when DeGrom did it.
All right, never mind. Give me Cole Reagans then at plus 1,000.
Wait, you said Seth Lugo's in the NL. Why is he in the AL category?
No, I just said the team that Nick said was in the NL.
Oh, and you said you want Cole Reagans?
Reagans, yeah.
Does Lugo pitch for the Mariners then?
He plays for the Kansas City Royals.
Who does Reagans play for?
Royals. That's who he plays.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Reagans?
Reagans, yes, is the Kansas City Royals, yes.
Cool, tight. All right, now we're moving into NL. Should I just write Paul Skeens for all you dick riders?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right, good. Paul.
No. Tyler Glasnow, coming off Tommy John surgery, was one of the most electric pitchers in baseball. Give me Glasnow in that Dodgers rotation where he won't have to pitch every 5 days like Framber Valdez. He can take his rest. He can come out and he's going to have electric stuff.
Their rotation is 7 deep, Nick.
Again, I know, and he's probably
4,
3, I'd say. He'll be 2 by the end of the year, but it's the Chris Sale effect, right? So it's how Chris Sale won the Cy Young last year, being the number 3 in Atlanta. And we even said it at the beginning of the year last year. We said if Chris Sale can pitch like Chris Sale and he doesn't have the expectations of being the ace, same thing's going to happen with Glasnow.
All right. Zach Wheeler, Philly.
Yep. That's what I got.
Great pick.
That's who you got?
Yyep.
I really want to say Skeens, but I have a very bad feeling with Jared Jones going down and Oviedo, I think is how you say his name, Olivedo, for the Pirates. The Pirates are missing 2 of their top end arms through arm stuff. It makes me think that the organization does not have a good way at controlling these pitchers.
I'm not really worried about Skeens like that because Skeens came up as a prospect as a catcher, and he didn't turn to being a pitcher until his end of freshman year, and they only let him pitch reliever because they wanted his bat in the lineup as a catcher. So he doesn't have the same wear and tear from the kids who are just trying to throw it as hard as they could at 15. But yeah. I'm gonna go with a different pick, Eric. I'm gonna go with Dylan Cease at plus 1,600.
Who does he throw for?
He throws for the Padres. So they still haven't traded him, and they could trade him. And I don't know how trades impact Cy Young. So that may kill my bet from there. But so Java Joe Torres had Tommy John right before the postseason last year, so he's out for the year. Hugh Darvish is on the IL with elbow injuries, so that moves Dylan Cease up to the ace role with Michael King behind him, and it's not a bad pitching staff, but it's definitely depleted. So if Padres want to go anywhere, Dylan Cease has to carry the load, and at plus 1,600, I think that's great odds.
All right, so we're moving into rookies. Nick, give me your AL Rookie of the Year.
I think we've been waiting for this guy to come up for a while. We've been hearing his name for about 3 years. And in that Tigers lineup, like I talked about, where he doesn't have to be the guy, that's typically where you see AL rookie or rookies of the year come from. Great lineups where they don't have to be the guy that steps up. So give me Jackson Jobe for rookie of the year.
Damn, I was hoping nobody would pick him. I'll go with someone else then.
That's who I was going to take too.
Let's see if he gets around, and I'll talk about my dark horse pick.
Is it Jace Jung?
It is not. No.
Okay.
I actually was just looking for the coolest name up there. Didn't even know this guy had been talked about, but I actually went Joby as well. Nevada?
He's a lot of people's favorites right now.
Not DraftKings, but it is a dumbass site, so it makes sense.
Well, Cam Smith is a dog as well.
Also, this is rookies of the year are highly unpredictable.
So the problem with this is all about who gets opportunity. So who's playing 120 games? And so
Nevada,
that's what you need. Sorry, go ahead.
Nevada, who you got?
Yeah, I think as Jermaine just said, it's the people who get the opportunities, and I don't see anybody get more opportunity than on butt crack team that is the Sacramento A's, and I'm going to go with Jacob Wilson, shortstop.
You said the Sacramento A's?
Yes.
Some guy that we've been waiting longer to hear from than Jackson Jobe is a guy right there in the plus. I think that's 1800 range. Kumar Rocker, right?
Oh, jeez.
Tommy John, Vanderbilt pitcher, right? Was supposed to be the darling of the draft. Has worked his way up through Texas's minor league system. He's a guy to look at. However, if you look all the way down,
I haven't picked.
Oh, you haven't picked yet. Okay, go.
I'm going Jack Leiter at plus 4,500. I knew it was coming. I was like, oh, that's why I cut you off. I was like, he talked about Rocker.
I just mentioned that's been working his way up was beat out as a freshman at Vanderbilt and drafted higher than and better in the minors than Kumar Rocker, and that was Jermaine's pick. And also has MLB pedigree, so watch out.
Bro, as soon as you started talking about Kumar Rocker, I was like, hold on, he's going to take my pick. I had to get in there real quick.
All right. And then we'll close this out with Nick, your NL rookie.
Yeah, he does play for the Rangers there.
NL Rookie of the Year, I just don't want it to be Ryuke. I'm tired of this grown men coming to the NL and then they win Rookie of the Year. It's like, yeah, he should. Dylan Cruz is CJ Abrams from 2 years ago, so I'm not getting burnt by that again. He's going to be on a 68-win Nats team. It's going to be a fun 68 wins, but he's not. He's going to be expected. He's already being plastered on billboards around the city, and they don't have anybody to give him top cover. You know what?
There's only one right answer, boys.
The Rockies staff is so garbage.
God damn it.
They're going to call him up. Give me Chase Dollander at plus 5,000. They're going to call him
Damn
up.
It.
He's the new Skeens. Give me Dollander. How are you damning me? Like I'm the baseball guy and I'm going to pick my.
Yeah, that's who I was going to pick.
I know that's why you're going to pick it.
Again, I don't know shit. Biggest name of the offseason or whatever, so I'm gonna go with Roki Sasaki. Or Sasaki.
He's like 27 years old, so he should win it.
Yeah, grown men. If you're gonna give me the option between a 19, 20-year-old and a grown-ass man who's played the sport professionally.
Nobody's knocking you. We're
no, I'm just saying, Vegas, thank you.
And plus 250. Yeah, you should take it.
He plays for Chicago, right?
No,
or
the
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
The Dodgers, yeah.
He plays for the Dodgers. He plays on the Japanese national team.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he did the whole insider trading thing with Shohei and the Dodgers and the deferment. Nevada, your NL rookie.
It's probably a terrible pick because for some reason they don't want to play him, but give me Zach Veen.
Well, because we can't play him because we have no trade partners.
Who does he play for?
The Colorado Rockies, Eric.
Ooh, there's two Colorado
Rockies. Not for long. He could play for the Phillies next year.
Because they'll take. Go ahead.
Yeah, the dude raked spring training, and they said no thanks. Starting AAA.
They didn't call him up.
No, he was the spring training MVP. I didn't know that was a thing, but and they didn't call him up. They even traded away the center fielder.
Yeah, to call him up, right?
They made space for him.
They traded away the right fielder. And our center fielder can't hit for shit. But God forbid we have a hot prospect.
Who's the center fielder?
Brenton Doyle. The dorkiest name in baseball.
Brenton Doyle. Because, yeah, they traded Nolan Jones, right?
Yeah, don't even. Nevada and I had we had an emergency phone call about this. The Colorado Rockies, we make fun of them because they bring prospects up and then trade them when they get good. We make fun of them because it's life imitating art now. They traded him. Go.
I'm just trying to say Brenton Doyle hit 260 last year, but go ahead.
Did he hit 260 last year? How many games did he play?
And Nolan Jones hit 227.
Okay. Is Nolan Jones – I get him so confused. Brenton Doyle either hits and can't field for shit. I think Brenton Doyle is the can't field. What's his DRS? What's his defensive run saved?
Ooh. Standard batting, value batting, advanced batting. Standard field DRS. Last year he had – so our DRS is 11. Is that good?
What's his RF? What does it say under RF for the listeners out there?
RF over 9 is 3.14.
Damn. Oh, Brenton Doyle. I am sorry. I didn't mean to rake your name through the mud like that. Fuck Nolan Jones. Good. I'm glad he's gone.
Real quick for Zach Fiend. Like I said, he crushed spring training. He slashed 279, 353, 475, 4 doubles, triple, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, and stole 9 bases.
That's not very good.
But that's not good enough to make it up to the show.
That was just spring training.
So he falls into the category where you guys trade him away, right? Because there's a few categories. You trade the youth, and then you sign old busted guys.
So they'll trade him to the Phillies for your third baseman that fell out of favor last year.
First of all,
that's too much of a return.
First of all, if he made the majors, we don't want him. We want career AAA backups. Fuck, you get to pay him less. You got to cut him after a year.
Perpetually 2 years out.
The Rockies are we're just hiring prostitutes at this point. We know we want to have sex, right? And we know that if we'll pay a little bit, we'll have sex, and then we'll kick him out. We don't need relationships.
Jermaine, give me your NL rookie right quick.
There's only one answer to it. It's the kid who's going to play hot corner for the Cubs all season long. He's going to have opportunity, and that's what you're picking. Matt Shaw at plus 400 is a lock. Just kidding. It's not really a lock. Bet at your own risk. Because, again, the third baseman is cursed for the Chicago Cubs.
That's crazy.
That just reminded me, by the way, Jermaine, it's going to be a very interesting year for your Chicago Cubbies.
I know, man.
Kyle Tucker has is a lot of people's leading dark horse candidate for ALM or for NL MVP. They have who's Seiya Suzuki. They have who's the Japanese pitcher you guys just got too?
Shota Imanaga.
Yep. It's a nice looking Cubs team. Like you said, Matt Shaw at third base. It's a very, very, very interesting Chicago Cubs team. Again, like every Chicago Cubs team, they could win the division or they could win 77 games and be a disappointment.
It's probably the latter.
I have them in the wild card.
I picked against them I don't even have them in the playoffs. Because it's the goddamn Cubs, and we do this every freaking year. So I'm good, bro. Like, I'm just going to ride the wave this year. I'm going to enjoy the ride. And when we don't sign Kyle Tucker in the offseason because we fired Jed Hoyer, and then we traded away the moon for him with Hayden Wesnasty and Isaac Paredes, and then a reliever, another one of our top prospects, it's just going to be fucking unbelievable, dude.
I would do this. I would do every time the Cubs win, have a sip of beer, like crack a beer. Every time the Cubs lose, crack a beer. That way, it doesn't matter because at the end of the game, you're still cracking a beer.
There you go, bro. So Cam Smith just made the Houston Astros, and he was part of the Kyle Tucker trade. So they got Hayden Wesnasty, Cam Smith, and Isaac Paredes was built to pull home runs in that park with that front stupid bleacher section they have. I'm so annoyed because we're not going to sign Kyle Tucker. I'm calling it right now. Today is March 25th, 2025, and the Cubs will let Kyle Tucker walk in free agency, and we won't get anything for him, and we won't even get a playoff appearance because it's the goddamn Chicago Cubs.
After he finishes third in MVP voting.
No, he's going to finish second to Shohei.
I mean, that's the dark horse in the room, right? We're all picking MVPs if Shohei doesn't have another. If Shohei touches a ball to throw it, he's won MVP already.
Yeah. So when do you think Shohei pitches?
If I'm the Dodgers, he doesn't. If I'm the Dodgers, he doesn't pitch this year.
And you just let him steal bases again?
You got to the World Series, right? You got to the World Series last year. He didn't touch a ball.
Yeah, but you paid him $700 million.
Good.
To win World Series.
Keep having near 60 seasons. You keep doing that, I'll pay you $900 million.
No, you won't. No way, dude. If someone is trying to get a $900 million contract for me and I'm the general manager, I'm about to moneyball this shit. Fuck you. You don't give enough value for $900 million. That's insane. That's insane. These baseball contracts are stupid. And when Juan Soto doesn't win a World Series for the Mets because the Mets are cursed, even though he says they have a better opportunity to build a winner in 6 years than the Yankees. And I'm like, what baseball have you been watching?
I agree. I agree that the Mets right now have a better team to win the World Series than the Yankees. On paper,
he said in 6 years.
Well, yeah, I believe it. I believe in 6 years with here's the thing. Steve Cohen is a billionaire who's a fan first. And without a salary cap, he will give the Mets what they need to win. But it is the Mets at the end of the day, and the baseball gods hate the New York Mets.
Yeah, division winner bounced in the first round. That's the Mets this year. You guys got anything else for the 10s and 10s?
Second place, New York Mets in the division. Go Birds.
It's not even a bird, but okay. Anything else?
Braves don't make the playoffs, but their core is together for the next 8 years, so it won't last long.
Braves won't make the playoffs. You want to bet money on that?
No.
Case of beer?
No.
Confident, ladies and gentlemen, confident.
Actually, wait. How can we swing this? Yeah, I'll do it, but I'll do it two ways. I will bet you the Braves make the playoffs and the Cubs make the playoffs. Two separate beer bets.
Okay, so I'm betting against the Cubs to make the playoffs because I'm never going to take that bet, brother. Like that, that's counterintuitive. I've rooted for them late September. I'm watching every single play.
And if they don't make it, you get a case of beer.
I'm not betting against I'm not losing a case of beer because my team made the playoffs.
So you think you think Atlanta's making the playoffs, Nick? You don't think they're making it?
They're not.
So why don't you just do a parlay? Oh wait, no, Nick. Oh, never mind. Nick's picking for your team and asking you to pick against them. That's ridiculous.
I'm not picking against my team.
Yeah,
but
I could be a Rockies fan and I
pick another team, and I'll do a second bet there.
St. Louis Cardinals make the playoffs.
St. Louis Cardinals make the playoff. Okay, I'll do that one. Yeah.
Braves miss, Cardinals make.
And that's how you get a case of beer?
Well, yeah, that's 2 cases of beer.
Oh, okay. So I got Braves make, Cardinals miss.
Yeah.
For 2 cases of beer. All right, bet. Yeah. Bet. Say less. Deal. Put it in the doc, Eric. Put it in the doc. Thank you for listening. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Podcast Room 303. Follow our sister pod, Revenge of the Pod, on all things socials and wherever you get your podcasts. For myself, Jermaine Mendez, for my co-host Nicholas Moran, for the executive producers, the EPE and Nutty Putty. We'll see you next time when you come on down and step into the room.